Stella's in that water. She's over there sitting up halfway, but if you make friends with them, then you don't have to be lonely.
Hey, Timothy.
It's all kitty loafs.
Welcome to the Grumpy Doc live stream.
And every single one of them is kitty loafing. Well, Percy technically isn't.
Loaf. Loaf. Loaf.
He's in a loaf.
Oh, Wilson's not loafing anymore.
Oh, he just got up. He was loafing. Oh, hey, bud.
Everybody loafs and Doc growls. Hey, Larry.
Lionel is loafing under there.
Sorry if you can barely see. We haven't plugged up the lamp.
We mess with the cord anyway.
Yeah, every time we plug it up, they go over there and try to chew on the cord and get zapped.
I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to run away.
Doc. But see, this is what I deal with. Every time I bring Doc in here.
He doesn't violently attack anyone, but he likes to boop them
No,
on the head.
yeah, and
Isn't them.
when he was in here earlier, I thought we were making progress because he walked up to Percy and rather than like claws out, swat at him, he just kind of booped him on the back a couple of times. I'm like, okay, well, they're getting better. And 5 minutes later, he launches a full assault on Wilson. You. Talking about you.
That's not how Tabby would act.
No, Tabby likes everybody.
Tabby likes everything except crates and travel.
Likes what?
Crates and traveling.
Oh, yeah.
He has a freak out about that, but
Yeah, we have a small garden that we put up every year, and whenever we bring in cherry tomatoes, we put them in a little bowl. And Tabby, hey Connie, Tabby has discovered the cherry tomatoes, and in the middle of the night, he takes a cherry tomato out of a bowl, and we find them in random places in the house. Sometimes they're smushed, sometimes they have a tooth hole in them, sometimes they're completely whole. But there's always a cherry tomato somewhere to be found.
and the jalapenos.
Yeah.
I found one in the bedroom. I feel like it has to be older than.
So apparently Tabby has discovered the bowl of jalapeno peppers. We found those on the floor a couple of times. I've never found them further away than
Well, I found like
the dining
old
room.
one in our room. Like it's like a red one. It was all wrinkled and shriveled. And I was afraid it was like a hairball or a piece of poop, but it was a jalapeno on the floor by the bed. So Mabel might have taken that one. Uh-oh.
But Tabby, don't mess with Hank. No, Hank's eye's already kind of wonky, and he doesn't need your help scratching it up.
Doc.
But no, Tabby, he's lucky that he has not taken a bite into the jalapeno yet. He just kind of nibbles on it, and there's small tooth marks on the outside. They haven't pierced the outer skin of it yet, fortunately.
Remember, the seeds in the membrane are the hottest part anyway.
Well, the juice is pretty hot too, in my experience.
They don't really have juice.
Okay.
Fresh jalapenos don't.
Maybe I'm referring to pickled jalapenos then.
Or pepperoncinis. They have juice because they're pickled too.
So, Zelda is there. Doc is there, not growling at the moment.
He just attacked Wilson a minute ago and he's doing it again.
Yeah, Wilson's being a jerk.
Wilson?
Or, sorry, Doc is being a jerk to Wilson. Lionel. Yeah, Doc's right there. Sorry the lighting is awful in here. Well, I'm sure you can hear that.
He's being a grump. Why do you hate everyone? They have nothing against you.
He likes adult cats, but he doesn't want anything to do with these guys. No, I was telling Melanie, I bet if we left him in here, the only reason I don't is because I'm afraid of Stella, you're still kind of squinty. The only reason I don't is because I'm afraid of Stella, like jumping on Doc, but if I could just leave him in here with them for an hour or two, I bet it would resolve itself, but I just can't do that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try to turn this on. At least you can see a little bit of what's going on.
Why are you in their litter box, Doc?
He did that earlier too. I changed it today, but he still wants to sniff around.
Oh, there smells. What, Doc?
Wilson is
What you doing,
chill.
Doc?
We got an email. I guess we were doing the live stream when I got it. We got an email inquiring about Wilson, and I responded to it, and I've not heard anything back for like 2 days now.
Stella.
Yeah, I'm not. I would have to put Stella like out in the main room or something.
All she would do is like hide under your desk.
Not if Doc
Pancake.
jumped on one of her babies, she wouldn't.
No, I mean if you put her out in the main room,
Yeah.
she'd just go hide in the corner and not move.
But Melanie learned firsthand not to cross Stella. I think she picked up Hank one time and like spooked him, and
Everyone got spooked and she
yeah,
came running out and hissed it. And
one of them
scratched her
hissed and
leg.
ran away, and like Stella bowed up and was ready to throw down with her. But she got over that. I'm sorry, you got a big reflection on the desk over there, and everybody's got glowy eyes because I have the flashlight on, but you can see everybody a little better. Oh, that's creepy.
What?
He had glowing eyes running at me.
Ah. I shine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doc.
I mean, I don't know what to do with Doc as far as adoption. I mean, as long as there's an adult cat, he's fine. But if there's other kittens, probably a no-go. Ow! Jeez!
You didn't forget about that.
Oh! And he just scaled my back again. Ow!
He remembers how to do it.
Yeah, he did it to me last night too, and have a nice scratch from that. I just got a few more.
He's fine until he looks at them and he's like, no! What, Doc?
He's so angry.
He says, I see him, he makes me mad. I see him, he makes me mad.
We need the cat whisperer. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't. I mean, they're a month apart, roughly. I think 3.5, 4 weeks, something like that.
No, Doc, don't. Doc.
I mean, he's not even that much older, and he just had siblings in here, or in the other room with him, up until last weekend. But, maybe you recall, maybe you don't, but when, ow!
Doc, stop!
God!
He's doing it again.
Don't.
He says he doesn't want to be on the floor.
I'm gonna
because he doesn't
take
like
pictures of my back after. I feel like I'm bleeding now. Anyway, when Melanie brought all the other kittens in here, the reaction was pretty much the same with the rest of them.
Maggie was the least angry, but
Lorraine was mad, Doc was mad, and I brought George in here one other time.
Really mad.
I brought George in here one other time, and I think Hank or Wilson jumped up on the desk, and I set George on the desk just to look at him, and George had a crap attack.
You just aren't used to other kittens. And I mean, these guys are fine. If he'd calm down, I don't think they'd have a problem with him.
Yeah, Percy is just like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, Percy's the least bothered. He just runs up to him all the time.
Percy's gonna be.
He tries every time.
I said this.
Watching him, he's like, I just want to be your friend.
I said it earlier that all these guys are gonna be great cats, but Percy is gonna be like, he's gonna be our Russell, I think. Just a big floppy cat that you can pick up and flip on his back, and he'll lay on his back and Let you rub his belly.
What you doing, Wilson?
And not care. Doc? Probably not.
And Wilson is Doc's least favorite. He always goes for him.
Yeah.
But Wilson also goes for him first. Oh.
Stop. Well, I'm going to put in a call to Jackson Galaxy when we leave here tonight. See all the glowing eyes down there? That's creepy. I have the flashlight thing on my phone going. So
Maybe
Lionel
like
and Zelda are down there.
Trying to figure out how to be nice to others.
Yeah, I thought about that too, Connie, but I mean, even when I bring Doc in and I sit down and I just put him on my lap, he still growls and grumbles, and I don't know.
It's fine until he looks at them again.
Yeah.
Like he'll walk around the room and play with a toy and let you pet him and stuff. And then as soon as he sees them again, he's like, oh no, these guys.
And I thought maybe it was the fact that they weren't fixed and they were getting older, and maybe that played some part in it, but apparently not, because everybody's fixed except for Zelda.
He still has the same feelings.
But he's totally cool with the adult cats. They play with him and he plays with them. None of the hissing or, well, Stumpy did hiss at him today when she was laying in the bed and he wanted to get in the bed, and she said, no, I'm in the bed right now. Find your own bed.
You need to be nice to them. He and Wilson hissed at each other like this.
Yeah.
I was just growling at the smell of them in the tunnel.
His eye was blue for a minute. Now it's more yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm sure there's a logical reason for it, but I'm not a cat psychologist. I'm the furthest thing from it. But maybe the age is enough to where he feels like he's superior to them and has to assert his dominance, and then when he gets out in the main room, they're older than him and he submits to them. It's the only thing I can figure. Walk around one more time. I guess I should turn this light back on. Sorry for the glowy eyes, but I can definitely see him better with the light. We'll walk around once more and in this and refill the feeder because somebody named Stella
What is this?
decided to eat all of it.
I don't know what this is.
What?
Is it part of the cardboard thing?
It's part of that foam board over there. They've been working on that for the past few days.
Why do you guys want to eat that?
They don't eat it, they just tear it up.
Take it, try to eat it.
Probably wait till tomorrow and see how Hank's eye's doing before we... The medicine we have is kind of old. I'm pretty sure it's past the expiration date.
What you doing, Doc?
Yeah, we gotta...
Uh-oh.
What?
Zelda's running for him.
We gotta figure out something with Stella. Maybe that's part of the problem, is that she eats so freaking much. But it's like probably like a comfort thing for her, because Stella's had kind of a difficult life up until we trapped her.
Let me take you off and book your head.
Well, you want out now? And see, the weird thing is, Doc was in here earlier today. I let him out. And when I let him out and closed the door, he cried like he wanted to come back in. I don't know if he'll do it again or not, but yeah, he started crying. It's like, let me in, let me in. Then I opened the door, and he ran away.
He just wants you out there.
But yeah, you're right, Larry. Stella learned to eat when she could and eat as much as she could because there was no guarantee it was going to be there the next day. Hey, Lionel. Lionel's going to be a sweet boy too, even though he doesn't really like when you touch his head. He likes attention. He's a super gentle cat. Zelda doesn't care what you do. Same with Percy. As long as you're being nice, you can pet him however.
Still a little nervous.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. I don't know. I remember when Stella's brother got killed by a pack of dogs outside. And I remember we were at Outback when Melanie's sister was in town. And we have security cameras all around the building. And we were sitting there at dinner, and the motion alert went off, and I turned on the camera, and I saw these dogs chasing a black cat around the building, and all I saw was a black streak. I couldn't tell who it was. I'm thinking it was either Stumpy or Stella, one of the two. But they never strayed off too far. They were always around the building. So I'm pretty sure, and those dogs had been coming in, they would raid their feeder and all that. They were aware of the dogs, but pretty sure they saw the dogs get her brother, who I always called Tom, you know, Tomcat. So food is vital for their existence, I guess, but she needs to get over that because she eats all she wants now, more than she needs. But I think we've had enough.
Now he's sad because he's alone.
Yeah, you hear Doc? Now Doc's crying because we're in here and he's out there. There he is. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for tonight. This was bonus footage I owed you two from not doing one yesterday. So, since the game ended early, oh, now you're going to come back in here. Run back in here with all this confidence. But no, we'll be in for the early visit tomorrow. My coworker said she could not do early for the weekend, and I told her I would send her a text and let her know what the evening looked like. We may come back in the evening tomorrow. We probably will, since we're going to the game anyway. We'll probably stop in, but I may still let her come by and feed. So that way all we have to do is walk in here and see everybody. But no guarantees there. But at any rate, we're going to fill up the feeder, check the water dishes and litter boxes, and we are going home. But thank you, Larry. Thank you, Connie. And I think I saw somebody else. Timothy. Almost dropped my phone. But thank you, guys. And we will see you sometime tomorrow. Probably won't be early. Yeah, that's good. Probably won't be early morning, but we'll be in mid-morning to lunchtime, I'm sure. They've got enough food to last them and plenty of water till then. So thank you, everybody. Connie, Larry, Timothy. We'll see you tomorrow.